Hey, everybody, it's Dustin Seaton again with Gifted and Talented Specialist, the Northwest Arkansas Co-op, also the past president of AGATE. Thank you for signing in for today's video about emailing. If you haven't followed us before, there's the easiest way to access the page would be go to our website, giftedarkansas.org, scroll down to the bottom, and you have access to the admin area. The admin area will look like this when you get there. A dashboard. And if you're interested in setting up emails to go out today or go out later, you just scroll down to the communication tab, click communication and click email manager. Now, once you get to email manager, you'll be presented with this page where you have an option of all the email history that you sent, which would be the emails that you sent now, meaning everything that you didn't schedule to be sent, because that's a separate tab. So these are all the scheduled emails. You can see sometimes we've added or acted or complete. You can run some reports. So for example, if I want to look at, let's go back. Let's run a report on the AGATE evaluation. You can click the view report. It went out to 253 people. I can view the recipients, the specific content, or a spreadsheet of activities and stuff like that. I'd also say though, you can do a report for the ones that you send out now, and you can resend an email if you need to, but like, let's look at this one. And this view report gives you a little bit specifics about who opened it, what time they opened it. It's loading, obviously. What bounced or what had soft bounces. And I strongly encourage you to be checking out which emails are bouncing, because if they're bouncing multiple times, it's probably because we or themselves entered that information incorrectly. So while it's loading, go back to that page. Maybe it's loading too much, but anyway, click the view report and you can see the ones that were sent and so forth. The easiest thing about websites, email blasts, schedule it. You can send it now, which means when you hit send, it sends it, or you can schedule it for a future date, like tomorrow morning, next year at this time, etc. Either one, the setups are largely the same. It's just whenever you click finish or send, it either sends it now or it sends it in the queue to be sent at a later date. Let's just potentially do one later. I type it in like test email, and it will ask you to do types of emails. You have a variety of different mailing types. I generally just do general, no pun intended. And then it asks you for a template. And again, I generally just do chapter letterhead. You have these other options, which you're welcome to play around with, especially if you're sending out to new members. But most of our members are familiar with our website, so I don't usually do that. But just chapter general and chapter letterhead. Click next, and notice it's walking us through here at the top. So we just finished the type. Now, when do we want to do it? Weekly, monthly, or a specific date? Let's say a specific date. Let's pick July 4th, like Happy July, Independence Day. Click next. Then it asks you to develop the content. Now, what's cool about Star Chapter is you can create whatever, like Happy July 4th. It's from our official webmaster website. And I can say from, President Joe Biden, if I wanted to, and it will actually show up with that name. You could do whoever the current president is, whoever the current treasurer is, whoever the current membership vice president. You can change whoever. So it's funny when I get emails from Webmaster at Gifted, or responses, I should say, to Webmaster, they may say, hey, Jennifer, or hey, Kelly, or hey, Dustin, because it just defaulted for that email address. But you can change it to whoever you want. Like, I want an email from Princess Diana, and the email would look like it came from Princess Diana from Webmaster at Gifted Arkansas. Then the content, to open this, just scroll down. Again, here's the generic letter or our logo with the generic title, and you can type whatever you want here. Okay. You can insert pictures. You can insert hyperlinks. If you want to make something larger, it's just like any other Word document. So don't worry about playing around with it, just to make it however you like. Hit next. Now, is there an attachment? I strongly advise don't add an attachment unless it's necessary, just because sometimes attachments get caught up in people's spam folder. Click next. It says, now who do you want to send this to? And look at all these possibilities. You can do it to all members. and just click add, or all non-members, like, hey, you should renew. You can do a specific event, like I want to do our AGATE conference coming up, or maybe all those that attended last year to make sure that they've registered. So you get to pick, and it's easy to do all members. Just click the button and it defaults to all 420 active members that we have. Sometimes if it's just a mass generic mailing, I'll do it to everybody, because notice it jumps up to 962. So we have about 300, 400 members that are non-active or not active. And if you accidentally click the wrong one, you can easily click it and remove. All right, so click next. And this is a test email. So I always recommend do this. Type in your email, just send a test email and send it, and it just sends it to you. Don't click this bottom button that says finish until you are ready and happy with your email. So this is our sample email, and you can actually get one to your phone to see what it looks like on your phone or in your inbox before you actually submit it. All right, and with that being said, I'm going to delete this one so that way it's not in our queue. And you could see once you've sent it, like I've already sent out the ballot, so it's active, it's going to go out next month. I can cancel it, or I can edit it still before it goes out. But once you hit send now and you hit send, it automatically goes out. So be very mindful of how you're going to email out on your communication tab. Again, thank you for being a volunteer with our organization. Feel free to reach out to me, but if you have additional questions, you can go up to this knowledge base, and there are videos and tutorials and articles about how to do each of these sections. So for example, board trainings, you can scroll down, there are top videos, but you can look at how to do some specific things, like I want to learn how to send an email again. You can type in key phrases and so forth. There's the video library that will show you how to deal with the membership, but specifically how to send an email or renew your notices, do surveys, etc., all under that knowledge base tab here at the top. All right, thank you again, and best of luck to you.